You know, you could carry those one at a time. It kind of makes it easier.
Yeah, this is what my old man would have called a lazy man's load.
There's nothing lazy about you. Brody, how are you? You okay?
Yeah, why?
Well, I heard that you were the one that found Jessica and the baby. How is she doing?
I don't know. I called her the minute I woke up, but her mom said she was still asleep.
Poor thing. She probably just wants to stay in bed with the covers over her head.
Yeah. This is the first morning she's gonna wake up without her baby. It's gotta be one of the hardest things she's ever had to do.
Chloe! Oh, God! Jessica? I thought that maybe it was a nightmare. That my baby wasn't dead and Chloe wasn't gone, but she is. I can't stand it. I can't stand it.
I feel like I owe you an apology.
For what?
My relationship with Jessica, it's pretty much out in the open.
Oh, that's okay. I want someone to be happy.
Well, I mean, if it means anything, Jessica's family still thinks you and I had something going on.
That's good, I guess. I can't believe we made Rex think we had a fling.
Yeah, but if we hadn't, there's no way he'd believe that you want to split with him. And you can't blow Stacy out of the water till Shane's in the clear, so, except for Jessica, it's still a secret that'll stay between you and me. You're gonna rat out your sister?
I'm working up to it.
That's good, G. Rex needs to know. He's gonna flip when he finds out Stacy made you break up with him, and that she wouldn't give Shane her stem cells until you did. What kind of a messed up person does that?
Stacy. But it's a lot more complicated than that.
What are you talking about?
The stem cells that Stacy gave to Shane, they weren't hers to give. She was the most perfect baby, wasn't she? Yeah. Yeah, she was. You know, there's people who gush over kids every time they see them. It's not me. But then, taking care of Bree and Chloe, I'm a different person now. Jess, I'm really sorry that your baby died. You knew, didn't you? And Bess taking Star's baby to replace her? You knew that too? For how long? A long time. How did you find out? It was so complicated. Okay, you lost your wallet. And then somebody came by the house to return it. And, you know, of course, I went through it to make sure it was yours. And I found this receipt from the parking garage at the hospital. And it was from the night that Chloe was born. So, you followed up, you put it all together? Well, Jared and I figured it out together, and we didn't want it to be true. You tried to tell me once. Actually, more than once. I just couldn't find the words to say it to you, to hurt you like that. So I made a decision that I was just gonna keep my mouth shut, you know, because Chloe was the thing that was holding you together, you know? And, Jared wanted everyone to know the truth, but I wanted to protect you. And having you bond with that baby for so many months, that was not protecting you. And I am so sorry. You wanted to take care of me. After everything that Tess did, she tried to kill you and Jared, and you put yourself through that for me? I love you. You're my sister, and I will always love you. I really thought you were gonna hate me. No. You were afraid I'd fall apart, right? Yeah. I wish more than anything in this world you were not going through this right now. You know, Jared and I, we actually thought that no one would ever find out, you know? And then Star and Cole, they started looking into things. You know, they needed to know what happened. They needed to understand what happened. But even then, you know, we thought somehow we could keep it quiet. But then there was this creep, Kyle Lewis, who ran the lab tests, and he blackmailed us.
Okay. I just need to take it a little slower, okay?
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I need to take it one thing at a time. I think right now I need to see Marcy. I really need to apologize to her.
Jess, are you sure that you want to see Marcy so that you can apologize? Or do you just want to see the baby?
It's true. Stacy only pretended to be a match for Shane.
How? People are either a match or they're not. You can't fake out science.
You can if you switch your stem cells for someone else's.
What? Do you have proof?
I'm working on it.
See, there is hope for you and Rex.
Yeah, and I can finally tell him that I didn't sleep with you. Rex, how long have you been here?
Long enough to see you groping your boyfriend, one of the many.
Hey, that's not cool.
Just calling it as I see it. I need to talk to Gigi. Can you go away now? Busy girl. Hey, none of my business, just so as long as it doesn't affect our son. Look, you're just not who I thought you were. You've been doing some really crazy things.
Yes, I want to see that baby. I took care of her, Natalie. I loved her like she was my own. I can't just shut that off.
Honey, I know, but you need time.
No, Mom said I would have a chance to make it right. She told me I have to see Marcy.
Baby, you can't just gave up the baby yesterday. Okay, you everyone knows how hard this is on you.
Why is everybody being so understanding when what I did was so horrible?
Honey, you lost Nash and the baby.
I was being selfish. Marcy deserves to know how sorry I am.
And I'm sure she knows that, and you will be able to tell her when the time is right. Okay? But you just gave the baby back yesterday. Do you really think that you can face seeing her again? And then having to turn around and leave her all over again?
I don't know. Nothing feels right now.
Okay.
Nothing.
Why don't you let me go? I'll tell Marcy whatever apology you want.
No, Natalie, you've done way too much for me already.
Trust me, this is for me too. If it hadn't been for Jared and Marcy would have known the truth a long time ago, and she would have had her baby a lot sooner. You didn't know how much she was going to suffer, but I did. And I let it go on. And now that loss and suffering is yours. But you haven't lost everything.
I know, Bree.
That's right. And she really needs you now.
I know. Okay. When you see Chloe, could you just tell her that I love her?
How'd it go?
Crappy. I really wanted to tell him, but I can't, not yet.
You sure?
Yeah. I mean, what was I gonna say? Rex, I know you think I'm acting crazy, but, by the way, the blood that Stacy donated, she switched it with someone else's.
I see your point.
Thank you. I'm just gonna wait until I have the proof.
When do you think you'll have it? Hi. Hi, Bree. How you guys doing?
We're okay. We're having a Mommy and Bree day today, aren't we?
But, why don't you tell Brody what you said to me first thing this morning?
I miss Brody.
I'll tell you what. I've missed you too.
I miss my sister, but she's with her name Mommy.
Have you been to the lab yet? I'm kind of going crazy here. Call me.
Oh, how about that one?
We picked this one for you, Mommy.
Thanks, sweetie. It's my favorite. Here. Oh.